All right, guys. So what has happened is exactly what I told you would happen. And this is your latest crypto news. Want to share with you exactly what's going on in the crypto market right now and the fallout or lack thereof of what's happening with this major piece of information we had today. So this has to do with the Federal Reserve. The FOMC meeting started yesterday. Today, the announcements come out that the Federal Reserve is in fact not going to lower their interest rate. This is what we were expecting. They are holding the rates steady, and they are citing all of the usual things. They want to wait and see the labor market impact, the impact of tariffs on the labor market, the impact of tariffs on the inflation, on the economy, on manufacturing supply costs, all of this kind of stuff. They cited the fact that GDP, gross domestic product, in the first quarter of 2025 actually reduced, went down, it contracted for the first time in 3 years. There was some concern around that. Now, a lot of the reason that GDP contracted was you had a lot of companies actually buying their goods and services, et cetera, before the tariffs hit. And so therein lies the contraction reason. But I told you this would happen, and this has happened. That it really is a non-event as far as the impact on crypto. Crypto was up about 3+% earlier today. Now it's up about 1.5%. Most cryptos are holding steady. Nothing really major. None of the major altcoins being impacted in a negative way. And again, this is what I told you would happen. So I really just kind of wanted to let you guys know that this event did go down like we thought it would. It has played out exactly like we thought it would play out with the Federal Reserve and their decision to not cut interest rate. Now, this is flying directly in the face of President Trump wants the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates. They have not chosen to do so right now. So we'll see some more fallout around that political arena that's playing out. Additionally, I talked about this in an earlier video today. We have good news on the tariff front. I'm sure you've heard by now that the United States and China have agreed to trade talks starting this weekend in Switzerland. This is a good thing. We need to put this tariff trade war to bed between the United States and China so that we can take that uncertainty off of the table so that it's no longer an impact point on stocks as obviously well as crypto. So this is good news playing out, and I know that there's continued ongoing negotiations between the United States, and other countries related to trade talks as well, because there was 95 plus countries that were impacted by the tariff directive that came down from the White House. And so there's a lot, obviously, of negotiations going on between the United States teams and those respective countries. So we will start to see some, I think, resolution to a lot of these tariff discussions in the next month or so. Again, the big one, though, that everybody was really focused on was China and things of that nature. So this is good news. Okay. So again, just really letting you guys know that I mentioned to you that this would happen. We would not see the Federal Reserve make any changes to the interest rate, which we did not. And, we'll see if there's any more fallout. The stock market is flat. The Dow is down 105. NASDAQ's up 127. So, tech stocks are up. Traditional stocks on the Dow down. So that's that. Okay, so I always give you guys an opportunity. If you're interested, check out my trading indicator. Links in the description below. It'll help you know when to buy and sell any crypto so you can make a ton of profit. I got people in the group that are making thousands of dollars extra a month using the software because it tells them when to buy and when to sell any and all cryptos that they want to. And it'll also work with stocks. So if that's something of interest to you, links in the description below. There's a discount code. The link below will say X1 Algo. Click that link. That's my trusted link. I put it there. The discount code is SP1. Use that code at checkout to get the discount. The software costs you about $1.15 or so a day. Can help you make a lot more money in crypto as well as stocks. So challenge you. Didn't you have a goal for yourself to start making even more money in 2025? And what have you done to accomplish that? Do you know when to buy a crypto? Do you know when to sell a crypto and make all that profit in between? You probably don't. You're probably just guessing, and you're probably flying by the seat of your pants. Why not try it for about $1.15 a day? By the way, there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So you get that guarantee, that protection. Try it for a couple of weeks. You don't like it, ask for a refund, you get it, okay? So links down there below. Check it out. I'll see you. Have a good one.